So this is literally my mood whenever I'm about to make my video for TrendyBitez. So hi and welcome to Linda's Space Media, and you're watching TrendyBitez, and my name is Linda Ubezurike. So today on TrendyBitez, I've got interesting and juicy bites for you. I've got news that Nigerians react to Pete Edochie's statement that men should stop kneeling down when proposing to their wives. I've got news that European Union moves to ban Nigerians. And lastly, I've got news that cure for coronavirus unveils. So these and more interesting juicy bites I've got for you. But first up, I need to call you to action. And so my call to action is simple as usual. Yes, you've got to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done that already. So it's so simple. Just subscribe, take a minute or two or a second or one or two or more to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, so subscribe and share and like. So moving on to my first story, Nigerians may not find it easy to get visas to European Union. Yes. So European Union has said that they're not going to necessarily ban Nigerians, but they're going to make it so difficult for Nigerians to get visas to any part of the European country, like any part of Europe. Yeah, literally, yes. So you're going to even suffer. You might necessarily suffer more than Job in the Bible before you can get a visa. They're going to impose strict visa rules on Nigerians should the Nigerian government not meet its standards. Now, what are the standards? Okay, European Union has come out to release a report that Nigerians rank among the top 10 illegal immigrants in the EU. Now, Nigerians, what this means is that Nigerians are living in EU illegally. Either their visas have expired or they even entered without visa in the first place. Now, what they are saying is that the administration under President Muhammadu Buhari should try to recall Nigerians living in EU illegally. They should try and get them back home, get them back to Nigeria, let them leave the EU, or else the EU is going to make visa rules for Nigerians so difficult that when you think of the whole process you're going to go through, I mean, you will not even think of embarking in the first place. Okay, so what are these visa restrictions, you might be asking? Okay, the processing time, the time you use in processing the visa. I mean, by the time you finish processing this visa, the thing that's taking you there, that thing that is taking you over there might even expire. I mean, if you're going there to study and the study is starting like in 3 months time and you start now to start processing your visa, or you start in next year, by the time you finish processing it, man, you will just abandon it. This is one way they can, restrict visa rules, okay? And another way is that they can actually remove the fee waivers. There are fee waivers for children under 6 years old. There are fee waivers for undergraduate students or postgraduate students going with maybe a lecturer for something that has to do with academics anyway. There are fee waivers for someone that has a valid visa and maybe cockroach or rat has chopped off a part of your visa, but it's still valid. You can actually go and get another visa without having to pay since it's still valid. So these are some of the ways, not just the only way, they can actually make it so difficult for you to get visa. I mean, the fee also could increase that you might not even have to afford it. So I'm just using this opportunity to call on the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Geoffrey Onyama, to please do something. I mean, he's the Minister of Foreign Affairs. He can do something. He can try to get those Nigerians living. Just try and get some certain number of people come back, and they will see that, okay, you're trying to do something. Man, US has already banned us, and EU too. I mean, which other country will be left with just African countries or what? I don't understand. So please do something, because I too want to travel someday, and I don't want to be met with, so much difficulties. I mean, we are human beings, we are not gold, so we are not supposed to be refined through fire before we get to EU or get visas to go to EU. I'm beginning to speak like an EU person. So I'm moving on to my next story, which would have actually been my first story because of my love for traveling. I had to oh, okay, let this come first before this one. So Nollywood veteran actor Pete Edochie has come out to shun men in fact, he actually condemned the fact that most Nigerian men or African men kneel down to propose to their wives. Okay, so you're not going to hear this from me, but he actually called them idiots and compound fools. Yes, according to Pete Edochie, not me. Alright, okay, let me just call him to take it away from here.
But any young man who gets down on his knees to propose to a girl is not just an idiot, the bloody fool, the compound buffoon. And the reason why I'm saying it is simple. We try to copy white people, right? I believe in the sacrosanctity of our culture, the essence, the core of our culture. The white man kneels down to propose to a girl. You know what it means? The girl takes over the family. This is why whenever you disagree with your wife overseas, you are kicked out and your wife takes the house. Don't you people know that? A young man like you who should ever be in charge of your destiny, you want everything about to women. That makes you all fools. It's all right. Kneel down before your wife. I will sympathize with you when she takes over the home.
So I really respect the fact that he still said, okay, you can kneel down if you want to. So as usual, the Twitter community had Pete Edochie trending for hours. Yes, he literally trended the whole day. So I have this tweet from @Moyevel saying, when you really get into the mindset of older Nigerians, you really understand why we are where we are. The older generation has nothing progressive to offer us, and they show it every day. Pete Edochie didn't make any sense here. His mindset on this subject is just horrible. Horrible? Well, that's @Moyevel's opinion on that topic. So I have this one from @FestusGreen saying, contemporary and cultural, kneeling down symbolizes subservience and civility. Psychologically, kneeling down is a sign of reverence, submissiveness, and deference or vulnerability. If you think it symbolizes loyalty, then both sexes should bend the knee. What if Pete Edochie was right? He could be right. I don't know. That's why I'm reading from you all, because I don't know if it's right or wrong. So moving on now to that of @Oloyomola, and he's saying, or he or she is saying that, I don't get this. You all are complaining about what Pete Edochie said about men kneeling down to propose, but you all kept mute when some ladies said they wouldn't kneel for their husbands during traditional marriage. Okay, so people are beginning to say, okay, why talk when Pete Edochie is saying this? Why didn't you talk when some ladies say they can't kneel down, while, the whole traditional right where you have to feed your husband in the mouth and he gets to feed you too. I don't know. So I have another tweet because I'm actually going to read a couple of tweets here today. Yeah, not so many, but some. So I have this one too from @Obinwo_Mosu, and he's saying, you are 18 on Twitter, but if Pastor Adeboye talk, you insult him. Pete Edochie talk, you insult him. Old people can no longer air their opinion again, Abi. These men have been married for over 50 years. Before your parents were even born. I no blame you. Now Jack give you platform. So he said that, okay, the owner of Twitter give you a platform where you can actually come and air your opinion as for being on social media. So that's why you have the infantry to talk back to people when they talk. That's very funny. So I've got my last tweet here from @Adeni_Achebe, and this person is writing, kneeling is symbolic. When people kneel to pray, or when knights kneel to kings, it's to pledge loyalty and devotion. Men do it during proposals for the same reason. But Pete Edochie thinks it means the lady takes over the family. Maybe he's only wise in movies, like they said. Just very hilarious. Okay, so I took it a step further to move to the street to ask men if they would like to propose on a bent knee. So this is what I've got from people.
Yes, I will kneel down to propose to my wife. The reason why I'm going to do that is because as a responsible guy, a gentle guy that I am expected to do that. Because why? It is ethical. it is something that yeah, the lady will say that yes, that this person is really interested and is a gentleman. I can't just imagine myself coming up to a woman I want to propose that I really love so much and I stand. It doesn't work that way. She might not take me for serious.
I will actually kneel for my lady. Okay, if I'm to propose to her. You understand? So, and the reason why I will do that is because, okay, that's to show my affection, to show my love to her.
Okay, yes, I will actually, and the reason is, how would I put it? I'm not going to follow the norm of the cultural or the underlying culture behind a man is the head of the family. I believe the man is actually as equal as a woman.
Some Nigerians, they are airing their opinion, not just in response to what Pete Edochie said, no, but to air their opinion and to say if they're going to bend their knees when proposing to their wives or not. So moving forward now, I have this one from the Economic, Financial and Crime Commission board talking about Mr. Ibrahim Magu. He has come under attack by many Nigerians for his statement at the personal parade for EFCC inspector for Course 5 in Kaduna State, where he made a statement and said that corruption is the biggest cankerworm that has eaten into the human beings, and in fact that corruption is the cause of coronavirus. See what I'm talking about?
Corruption is the biggest strategy to humankind. Your Excellency, corruption is worse than all the diseases now running about. And I strongly believe, Your Excellency, that even coronavirus is caused by corruption.
So immediately the footage of that video came out, most people start bashing on him. Oh, these are the kind of leaders we have in Nigeria. But to me, I feel that he wasn't just saying it literally word for word. People kind of understood it word for word. Of course, we know that corruption is not the cause of coronavirus. But if you take it figuratively, you will see sense in what he's saying. So talking about coronavirus, yes, there is this rumor that chloroquine can now cure coronavirus. It's still rumors because at the time of making this video right now, there is no proven evidence that chloroquine can actually cure coronavirus. But doctors are looking to see if HIV and Ebola drugs can cure coronavirus. So on that note, I come to the end of TrendyBitez here on Linda Space Media. My name is Linda Omejrike, and thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up and drop me your thoughts and comments in any of the stories I shared below. Just scroll up like this and drop in your thoughts and comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you.